My name's Trevor.
So foreign to our conscious mind. So foreign to our conscious mind.
And this is High Desert Tactical.
So foreign to our conscious mind. So foreign to our conscious mind.
Hey, Trevor here with High Desert Tactical, and I just want to talk about my top 10 YouTube channels. These are the channels that actually have like kind of inspired me to create my channel, and I just want to start with like number 10, and we'll work our way up. And I'll try to I'll post all their information down below. I definitely encourage all of you to check them out, and it just kind of gives you an idea of like what channels I watch and like where I get my ideas and the inspirations of like what I'm gonna further do with my channel in High Desert Tactical. So the first channel that I want to talk about is GY6 Vids, and this guy, he's pretty hilarious. He holds a monthly contest. He just started doing that, and he has, you know, like some pretty nice prizes. Like the first prize I saw was an exploding target, like almost a half pound or a pound or something. So that was pretty cool. And then the second one he's done is a paraframe knife. So, I mean, like a Gerber, so like $40 knife. And he does this every month, and so GY6 Vids is a good one. I definitely want you to check it out because he actually talks a lot about how to use a firearm and protect yourself, and behaviors on how to practice implementing your firearm, drawing, firing, target acquisition, deciding on what targets are best to go against first or engage first, like what target to engage first. So, and he's got a good humor. I mean, there's always something blowing up too. I mean, one thing he did, he like threw like a pound of explosive in a pond and pretty much emptied this little pool. Like, it's not really a pond, but looks like a pond. City folk would call it a pond. So that's number 10. So number 9 is gun websites. Gun websites is like a very cool website. They have a little bit of humor. They cover a lot of information about other guns. Like lately, he has been fiddling around with a blunderbuss. And I don't know if it's like if you ever look at cartoons that make fun of pilgrims, that gun they hold with the big bell at the end, that's a blunderbuss. And he's actually got a hold of one, like a brass one, and so he's been like getting it going. He did some pre-test firing and stuff, and I find that stuff really interesting. I like old guns, and I really enjoy people that actually post like detailed videos about that as well. So that was one that is really interesting lately, and that's one of his most recent videos. Number 8, and he should be number 1, but he wasn't what got me started in wanting to do my YouTube channel. But the reason why I want to do number 1 is because it's eBomi. eBomi's doing his AR15 package giveaway right now, and we're halfway through it. It ends in July, like almost the middle of July, and so he's giving away a AR15, and all of his friends from YouTube, and on his I'll try to remember to post that information for the AR15 giveaway. But he's literally giving away an AR15. He's also, the thing comes with so much stuff. I don't even understand how they're doing it, but it's got all kinds of mag pull accessories, a red dot, a EOTech red dot. I think it's EOTech, if I'm wrong, forgive me. But a EOTech like 500 series red dot, like magazines, boxes of ammo. Like he's probably got a couple hundred rounds of ammo to go with it. Let's see what else. A brand new tactical flashlight that's like 600 lumens, and it's like this amazing flashlight that is like pretty much bulletproof. And a computer. There's like a computer, and they're gonna put some ballistics software on there for you. A gun bag that holds 2 AR-15s, a couple tactical slings, tactical, like the receiver plate, so you can put a single point on there. I mean, just tons of stuff. Like, you gotta check out this video if you want to see everything that was put on it. So that's number 8. Number 7, he's fairly new to my list, but I do get a kick out of him. It's Destroyer, and he has what they call the Den, which is Destroyer Education Network, I think. And I'm not sure, he's got to be about my age, I'm figuring. I don't think he's very old, but this kid, or guy, talks about bug out bags. He shoots a lot of stuff. He did a 1022 build kit where he made a 1022 sniper rifle style gun, and I've been recently working on a 1022. You should check out my 1022 power custom trigger, and you know, like mods that I did in my 1022. But Destroyer's pretty cool. He does giveaways. I don't, you know, he's giving away some receiver plates, or you know, yeah, like I don't know, I can't remember explain what they are, but they're ambidextrous receiver plates for AR-15. He's giving those away. And then number 6 is CNR Reviews. These guys, I like to see what they do. They do a lot of reviews on handguns. I don't know where they get all their guns, but they do a lot of reviews on guns. They're kind of plain, you know, but they're very informative, and I really dig, you know, like the information they got, and they sound like, you know, they're pretty good guys, and they're very well educated on what they talk about. They definitely make me look like I'm an idiot, so, you know, they got one up on me for sure. But they definitely have a lot of information, and they do talk about like warranty issues with firearms, like how to maintenance them and take care of them, and like what it was like to get a firearm warranty through the manufacturer. So they deal a lot with that, and I you know, I actually started watching them very in the very beginning, but they didn't really get me going to want to make my channel. But that's number 6. So number 5 is Brandon 401401. I like this guy. He's got to be over on the East Coast, southern East Coast somewhere, but he's very into like zombies. Like, I mean, he's not over the top zombies, but he likes to do spoofs, and him and his wife, they're both like very avid firearms shooters, and very skilled shoot people, I guess, marks lady. So Brandon 401401, he's also very humorous. Like, he blows a lot of stuff up. He was doing, like, he has a Ruger 1022. That's the gun I'm focusing on lately in my videos, just because I have one, and I like, you know, it's my cheap project. So that's why I was watching his video, and he was like shooting with a scope at 300 yards, so on a Ruger 1022. But his was like a higher end, right out of the box, you know, 1022. He didn't do anything to it, but he was hitting a steel target at 300 yards with it, which was really impressive. And then there's a few things, you know, he uses exploding targets, blows a lot of stuff up, and he's fairly informative, and he's got good humor. A lot of people like to comment about his wife, because she is pretty damn hot. I've never commented. This is the first time, and I'm doing it on video, so now he knows what I look like. That sucks. Sorry. Then number 4, I really like this guy. It's the Project Junkie 1, and he does have a website which is called the Project Junkie, and I encourage you to check out his website. And I actually watched a lot of his information on his 1022 mods. But I mean, he does a lot of stuff, and he does very good videos. Like, his videos are way better than mine. Like, he did get some editing. He's got some music in there that's actually like made for his video, from what I think. I could be wrong, but he's really good at explaining what he's doing. His videos are very accurate. Like, it shows a lot of what's going on. So that definitely, you know, I mean, that's impressive. And so I really dig the Project Junkies. It's just a good video of information. Number 3, this guy I've actually watched in the beginning too, and it's Hijack86. He doesn't do much about like literally informative, but God, he's got a sense of humor. You should watch like the Most Tactical Loadout Ever. It's like one of my favorite. Like, I cannot help to laugh. This guy is so hilarious, and the gun that he's got is just over the top. I mean, it is like tacty cool overboard, but you should check it out. He's got a bottle opener on his gun, and I think it's an AR-15. It could be AR-10. It's some pretty high-end gun, and he's got a ton of crap on it, so you should check it out. And it's all a joke, so don't make, like, I've noticed that some people heckle him, and he's like, it's a joke. He's making fun of the tactical crowd. You know, sorry guys that are like over tactical. You know, obviously my channel name kind of gives me away. I definitely like tactical stuff, but I try not to be over tactical. Like my AR that I have, which is really old, but you know, it's got a tactical light, prismatic scope, and that's it. I mean, I put a single point sling on it, and it's a fixed stock, so I had to modify that. But other than that, that's about as high end as I get. My 1022, on the other hand, it's not tactical, but it's getting like souped up. Like it's becoming like, my goal is to make it like a competition 22, which doesn't mean I'm gonna compete with it, but it'll be close. So at least the guy that can shoot really well might want to use it because it'd be that good. So that's what I've been working on with that. Number 2, this guy, man, him and number 1 was like a tight match, but I will explain who got number 1 spot on my top 10 YouTube videos, and that is TN Outdoors 9. So he's my number 2 spot on my top 10, and TN Outdoors is one. He does ballistics tests on firearms, and he reviews some guns, but he mainly reviews ammunition. And he does some amazing stuff. Like he makes his own ballistics sim. I can't remember what he calls it, but it's, you know, it's like ballistics gel, but it's his own stuff. He makes it. It's to specification. He tests it at the correct temperatures. He really soups it up, and so he fires pretty much anything from 12 gauge slugs to 22 tracer rounds to 9mm ballistics rounds, zombie max rounds, 223. I mean, he shoots everything through these things, and then he does crosscut examination where he like cuts the thing apart. And this is for TN Outdoors. I sent him a message because I noticed when he was like, he would display like what was going on, like when you cut the simulation, the sim gel or whatever, and he would show like the path of the bullet, and like there's an expansion cavity, and then like the tears from when the bullet, like when it opens up and the fragmentation goes through. I mean, he explains all this stuff, and he uses a meat thermometer end, and it works really well. And you don't really know what it is, but I can because of my background, and you know, I used to cook, but like when I was a kid for a summer job. But so he'd use a meat thermometer. So I made him these. I want to show you. Hold on. Let me show you. I made him these, and I sent him a message that said that I had these pointers I wanted to send him, but he never responded. So this is for TN Outdoors, or TN Outdoors. This is your pointer, man. This is a 223 round that I made for you. This is like not loaded or anything. It's just a shell and a bullet. I mean, I had a buddy that does reloading make these for me, and then I basically epoxied these stainless steel pointers in there. So like, I just wanted to give you these, and then you haven't done it yet, and I was hoping I'd send you one of these before, but this is my 308 pointer, and this is for TN Outdoors. And I'm gonna put his information down there. If you guys sign up and wanna you know, check out his video, and you feel like you want to make some comments about it, you should tell him about High Desert Tactical. Trevor made him some stuff, wanted to send him to him, totally didn't want to charge anything, but like, you know, this is, I thought it was cool, and I wanted to, it would be my first attempt to be friends with another YouTuber, but, you know, it didn't work out. That's okay. He's busy. He's got things to do. Maybe he doesn't care. But I just thought he would really dig these. You know. So that's TN Outdoors, TN Outdoors 9. You should check him out. I definitely encourage you to at least check him out. And then this is number 1, and I don't really converse with this guy at all, but he got me very, you know, interested in making a YouTube channel. And this is Fred Hart, and he has what they call the Gear Obsession channel, and he's done a ton of videos, and he reviews everything, mainly knives. He's very knowledgeable about knives, but he reviews everything from a slingshot to internet wireless radio box to, what else has he done? A safe. He talks about, like, you know, like the last video he did was a Honeywell personal safe, like a small personal safe, and the safe goes for like $80. It's digital safe with a manual key as well, but he found one for $12 or $13 at some store that like sells great stuff cheap. And he talks about, I think it's called Ollie's, and it's over on the East Coast somewhere. Or East Coast to me could be Midwest. I don't know. I'm on the West Coast, so but he's very well educated. He knows a lot about stuff. He's a ex-Navy guy, I think so. If I'm wrong, Fred, I'm really sorry. But this is my shout out to him. This guy's inspired me to make my channel, and my channel is really creeping along. But you know, I'm doing what I got, and I'm working around it. But he does a lot of cool stuff, and he's like a really genuine person, and I really like the stuff he talks about and the products he picks out and how he rates them. He's always super fair. He never really comes across very biased at all. Like you can obviously tell, like, I'm a Ruger guy. Got a Ruger LC9, got a Ruger 22, got a couple other Rugers. I've had lots of Rugers. I've had an LCP. I've had another not LC9, but a Ruger 9, like older one. And you know, I'm pretty biased, I would assume, but I mean, he just comes across as a good guy, and I really enjoy his video, or his channel. So I want you to check them all out. So like, basically, we'll go down it one more time, and then you guys don't have to listen to me. Maybe I'm talking to myself, the screen is blank, and you quit watching, you got bored. But coming in the 10 spot, GY6 Vids, check him out. Number 9, Gun Websites. Number 8, Ibomi, you're a badass. Number 7, Destroyer. Cool guy, got some cool stuff going on, pretty informative. He talks a lot about guns, about just like, I mean, he's crazy. Number 6, CNR Reviews. Those guys are Chad and Ryan, I think. Those guys are badass. Brandon 1401, he's a good guy. Number 4, the Project Junkie 1. Definitely check out his website. Number 3, you want to laugh? Do Hijack 86. And I'm going to put all this stuff in my video. And then number 2, TN Outdoors 9. Don't forget about my pointers. You give them a shout out. Let them know that I made some badass pointers or demonstration pokies. I don't know what you want to call them. And then number 1, the Gear Obsession channel by Fred Hart. Check him out for sure. Tell him that Trevor sent you. If you're new to it, comment, like his page, subscribe. I encourage you to subscribe to all the YouTubers. A lot of these guys, all these guys that I have done, do everything with their own money. No one pays them to, at least from what I've noticed. So all the time and the money that they've spent doing their YouTube channels, all because of them. Just like me, everything I've done is my own money, and I've never had anything given to me, except for I did have one thing, and I wanna give a shout out. This is for Loud Jetta. This is Charlie the Chomper. This is a zombie target that he got to me, and so I'm gonna shoot the crap out of this thing. Look at him, he's like, ah! Yeah, dude, this thing's huge. It's like 3 feet by 2.5 feet or something. So thank you, Loud Jetta. So this is Trevor with High Desert Tactical. Thanks for watching top 10 YouTube videos, and I'll catch you on the flip side.